Hi and welcome to the Spooky Hours. My name's David Saunderson and today we're talking to Tressa Yeomans from the Rugeley Supernatural Society. How are you, Tressa?
I'm very well, David. How are you?
I'm going well, thank you. And how are you coping with the coronavirus lockdown that we're all going through at the moment?
Not too bad. I'm getting out for a walk every so often, but I'm coping.
Well,
I think
that's good. I think we're all doing the best we can. So you are the founder of the Rugeley Supernatural Society, which you founded in 2006. Can you tell us a little bit about how you first became aware of the paranormal and why you would want to run your own society?
yeah, it's going to sound a little cliche. Basically, when I was younger, one of my friends died in a car crash. Didn't know she died at the time, but she was just going on holiday, and she appeared in my bedroom. So I went to think, oh, she's come back off holiday. Great. I went downstairs, nowhere to be seen, and my mum told me then she died that morning in a car crash.
Okay, well, how old were you when that happened?
15.
Okay, so that must have been a pretty traumatic experience for you at that time. What did you think of what had just happened? Never mind the trauma of your friend dying, but what did you think of the fact that she appeared to you like that?
It didn't sink in to start with. It was near close to the night time. I sat there and thought, well, how did I see her? Why did I see her? And from then on, it got more and more. I just wanted to find out why they come to visit you when they die, and do they have a message and things like that. So it just pushed on. I wanted to find out the truth.
Okay.
Of
Did
why
you did you know that you had any kind of abilities to do that? Are you a medium, a psychic medium at all, or is it just something that happened to you?
I have not got a psychic bone in my body. Be
Okay.
honest, nothing like that. I mean, doing the paranormal for so long, my body feels stuff now.
Okay.
I can feel energy, but I don't understand why I saw her that day. Maybe she just came back to say goodbye.
Okay.
I can still understand it.
So at what point did you said you wanted to find out the truth and find out more about what had happened, in that experience? How did you how did you learn? What were the kind of influences that taught you what you do today?
Well, in that time of age, we didn't have all the internet and things like that, so it was basically trips to the library, getting books on the supernatural, the paranormal, read some already investigators' books, and just learning from them how they go about investigating, what they believe about paranormal and supernatural, and learning from there.
So was the Rugeley Supernatural Society your first sort of crack at doing paranormal investigations, or had you done it before that?
Now, I joined a team originally, and went on a few investigations with them just to learn the basics, really, how you go about doing investigation, how you would handle yourself in situations if anything happened. And then it was about a year, 2 years on, I thought, I'm going to try this myself, set up my own team, investigate myself.
Yeah.
It, it was born from them.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about Rugeley as a place. I know it's in Staffordshire. Is it a big town? Is it a small town? Tell us, people who've not aware of the location.
Smallish town. It's an old historic town. And we've got quite a famous person attached to this town, and some people know about him, some people don't. He's known as William Palmer, the Rugeley Poisoner.
Oh, okay. Yes, we've got an article on Spooky Hours about that. Yes. So tell us about him.
Well, back in the day, he was a prominent doctor, did very well, but unfortunately, he got involved with gambling quite a lot. He started losing money left, right, and centre. And I can't say what went through his mind, but he thought to put insurances on people's lives and
Okay.
kill them.
Oh, okay.
But
As you might do.
yeah, he murdered a lot of people, and then the most famous one was Mr. Cook, that he killed in the Shrewsbury Arms, which is now the Shrew in Rugeley, and it's still going as a pub.
Okay. And is that a pub with any paranormal activity?
Oh yes, we've investigated quite a few times, and there's definitely activity in there.
Or what about the poisoning doctor? What would you call him? Have you ever come into contact with his ghost?
I'll be honest with you now, I don't know. The last time we did an investigation at the Shrew, this bloke was basically telling us there was a murderer. He murdered me. We got it all on audio. And then we had a strong voice coming through saying, well, I'll do it again. And then it went quiet.
Yeah.
So I can't say it was him, but it just seemed a bit weird at the time. That voice came through.
So I mean, that's one of the more famous ones. But have you any other popular, or I'll say popular, any favourite areas that you like to investigate? I mean, I know Cannock Chase is not very far from you, and that's quite a strange place, I believe. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Cannock Chase. There's a lot of myths and rumours about Cannock Chase, but there's quite a lot. There's UFOs, werewolves,
Okay.
black-eyed children, ghosts.
Isn't there a pig-headed man or something like that? There's like I've seen pictures or something about a pig-headed man in Cannock, the pig man of Cannock Chase. Maybe it's one of those rumours as well.
I've written about the pig man of Cannock Chase. Honestly, never seen it. I've never even heard of it before. Now, I'll be honest with you. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. I think there's an article on Spooky Owls about someone's writing about the Pigman of Cannock Chase. So again, I'm sure there's lots of rumours and lots of things. And what is it about Cannock Chase that makes it such a strange sort of place that's magnetic to paranormally things?
We don't know. I mean, we do know a lot of. How can I put this? Witchcraft, basically, is done up there.
Okay.
Groups. We know a lot of people have gone in trying to see if there's portals up there, and nobody can actually fully figure out why Cannock Chase is just so prevalent for all this activity.
Okay.
We're still investigating now. Why? Because it's going back to the 1960s.
Okay. So are there any particular? So this is obviously a very highly let's say paranormal, but strange place. Let's put it that way. Do you have? You're in Staffordshire, so you're obviously in a very historic county. Are there? What would be the areas that you would spend more of your time in?
Well, Cannock Chase is definitely one of them. There's also a pair of steps that go down by our local canal, and it's always well known as the Christina Collins steps.
Okay.
Because murdered in Rugeley.
Okay.
You've got a churchyard called the Chancel.
Okay.
A lot of people have seen a lot of things in that churchyard. Been prevalent there. There's places all over. I mean, near enough every single building in Rugeley goes back to the days where there was highwaymen and people like that. So
it's your typical English county with lots of, let's just say, ghostly highwaymen, murderers, strange things going on. It's all there in Rugeley and the wider area.
that's right, yeah.
Sounds like a great place to visit. Really, I think it sounds lots of fun. So, what have you learned? Like, you've been running Rugeley Supernatural Society since 2006. What can you say is the one thing you've learnt during that time about paranormal investigation that you would pass on to others?
The one thing I have learned is you don't need all the expensive equipment to do an investigation. The basics you need is a camera recorder, a camera, and a torch. And you can, with an EVP recorder, you can catch mostly everything with just them items. You don't have to go out and spend thousands of pounds on all this top equipment just to catch anything.
Okay, so we're all in lockdown at the moment, so I can't imagine you've been doing any investigating in at least the last month. But like, say, in maybe the last 6 months, the last 12 months, what are some of your more recent investigations that you've been doing?
Oh, well, say we did Cannock Chase. We've done the Shrew, and we did the, as we call it, the Bloody Steps, which is Christina Collins.
Yep.
That's the most recent ones we've done before the lockdown actually started.
Okay. Have you got places in the area that you would advise if people wanting to have a paranormal experience? I know it's a very wide term, but if they wanted to investigate, you've just said those three places, but are there any other, like pubs or castles or anything around Staffordshire that you would advise people to go check out?
You have a castle called Stafford Castle, which is not far from me. It's the castle ruins, basically. But there's been a lot of people seen there in different period costumes, but it also has its very own plague pit.
Okay.
A lot of people have seen things there. And I'd say if they want to come to Rugeley, always have a walk through the chancel. Just have a walk through, you will always feel something. And just to walk through the town, it's something always happens around Rugeley town.
So it doesn't seem like you have to. I mean, Rugeley has its own supernatural society, which seems sort of, special because not a very big place, but it seems like there's quite a lot of going on. So you've always got things to do there.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've even coal miners' pits underneath Cannock Chase and that as well, so that helps energise it, so to speak.
You have. So what are you going to be? What are you doing to keep yourself busy during the lockdown? That now that you can't be kind of going out and doing investigations.
Well, we're taking the next step now. I'm actually going through all the investigation we've done and actually setting up to go on our YouTube channel now.
Oh, very
Making
nice.
series. So that's taking all my time up at the moment.
Oh, well, we'll absolutely link to that when the time comes and make sure people can see that. Are we going to see some? I mean, this sounds a bit silly, but are we going to see anything that's going to prove the paranormal with this footage you're putting up?
You'll be able to see a lot of audio because we have got some very clear EVPs, electric voice phenomena. We've got quite a few still photos, which even I can't say what it is. And we've got quite a few photos and video footage from Cannock Chase to go on, which it's different. That's all I can say.
Well, absolutely looking forward to seeing that, Tressa. So anyway, you take care of yourself, and we look forward to maybe talking to you close to the time when that comes out, and maybe talk about some of your other adventures, and maybe even visit Cannock Chase at some stage with you to see what's going on there.
You're quite welcome to come down.
All right, see you later. You take care.
Take care, David.